we're gonna be paying all cash, paying all closing costs. We're gonna have to be at around $140,000 today.
Yeah, well, I have an offer at 160.
1/6, and that's all cash, closing quickly.
All cash. Yeah, I have an offer at 160 cash.
All right, guys. So you guys know what time it is already. A lot of you love the $0 method that I use on Zillow to get some motivated sellers. So we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna back out of this and we're gonna get it going. You guys know cold calling is my thing. So welcome back. Let's get this shit going. All right, so you guys know the first thing you want to do when you hop on Zillow, when you're trying to call these motivated sellers, is you want to filter this down. You just don't want to open this shit up and just start calling anybody and everybody. So you want to narrow who you're calling down. So how we're going to do it is, usually if you have a market, you're going to go ahead and type in your market there, zip code, whatever it is. Then you're just going to go ahead and click the for sale, right? The price, I don't really care about the price right now. We're just gonna go hunting. And here you want to narrow it down. If you're looking for lands and stuff like that, you can put it. But we're just gonna narrow all this bad boy stuff here down. Multi-fam townhouses and houses. Here at more, you also want to narrow this down. You want to go buy owner, which is very important because we're calling for sale by owners. We don't want to really speak to agents right now. We can, but we don't really want to. Just gonna narrow all of this down and then go all the way here. As you can see, I already had typed in TLC and as is. TLC and as is properties. Bam. And I'm gonna do something really different today, guys, because there's a little limited amount of people that I do work the East Coast. I may start working a little south. Not too sure yet, because the East Coast is treating me so well. But we'll see. What we're gonna start doing is we're gonna start just calling any for sale by owners. Let me just get a little closer here. In the East Coast, so we got some Jersey, Philly, PA, Virginia. We got all this here. All right, so we're gonna see what's happening. We're gonna see what if we can get a good deal somewhere, and get it going. So of course, guys, the first thing you want to do is go to newest, and then remember we want to call old listings. So listings at least 50 days old, at least. Okay, at least. How many days of this? This is 23 days old, so I still have to keep going. So yeah, so you just want to call these individuals. Price increase? No, no, no. We don't do price increase. Price cut by 40,000. Pretty cool. How old are you? 30 days. Damn, it's not bad, you know. Contract fell through. Back on market. How much are you selling it for? And again, Zillow. $50,000 price reduction. Selling it way above market. All right, so let's see. We're gonna start at 50. Where the 50s at? Oldies. 40s. Can we start at 40? This doesn't look too bad here. This doesn't look too bad here. This looks nice. Let's call this guy.
Please leave your message for
Mark, Luke, leave a message.
Hey, Mark. I'm Ralph. I'm just calling here about this property that you have listed here in Clayton, New Jersey. Just calling you back because my partner and I may be interested in making you a cash offer if the numbers make sense. So if you can please call me back or text me, that'll be great. Thank you so much. All right, so that one wasn't weirded. Let's see. Let's keep looking for some uglies. Ooh, this looks. This looks a little too. Oh, no, no, no. No, oh, yeah, yeah. Whoa. Look like they try to start rehabbing it. Yeah, look like they started the rehab, but didn't get it quite finished. Okay. Let me see. Ceramic. Booming downtown New College. Where is this? Pottsville. Alright, let's see. Let's see how big of a discount we can get. Oh, wait, that's a price increase? No, we don't do price increase. That's not motivation. How you increasing the price? You crazy, girl. Come on, guys, pick up the phone. I'm gonna make some money today. Again, I normally don't do Zillow. I'm doing Deal Machine, but I'm doing this for you guys.
Hello.
Hey, I'm Ralph. I'm just calling here about the property on New Kensington. Is this the property owner?
Yes, I'm the executor to my mother's will. Yes.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm sorry to hear that about your
Well,
mom.
thank you.
Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, I'm just calling. My partner and I, we are investors in the area. We're looking to possibly buy some more property in the area, and we came across this on Zillow, and we just calling to get some more information about it.
What information would you like?
Yeah, if you have some time, just condition about the property, such as, well, I see, are the pictures on here on Zillow pretty relevant? Are they recent?
Yeah, weeks old.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty recent. Yeah, just curious, are you just looking to let it go because unfortunately the passing of mom?
Well, yeah, it's in it's in the estate.
Okay.
The house is not occupied. I'm over there every day doing my thing. It's empty.
Okay.
Uh, there's a tax burden that and there's I have a lawn care people cutting grass.
Mm-hmm.
They'll resume shortly. So I got electric bill, gas bill, all that stuff.
Gotcha.
So it needs to go.
Yeah. No,
But
no.
I'm right now. I'm planning this week. I will sign an agreement with one of two realtors and turn it over to them to handle.
Oh no. What are the real what are not to talk bad about realtors. Some realtors are really good, but what realtors they sometimes they overpromise sellers. What did they promise they may get you? What did they come at you with the price?
Well, they feel strong on the 195. I did the 195 based on homes that were being sold, have sold in that area in the last 6 months.
Mm.
That's how I came to the 195. Then I did it just basic square footage. And the Zillow came back at they have a formula. Zillow came back at 213. I was 195. So there wasn't a big disparity between what I assessed based off of historical and current numbers. So
No, I understand it. It is a beautiful property, but did question when you looked at these, because this is how we call it comping, right? Finding comparables as to your property. I see your property here is a 4 beds, 2 baths, 2,100
right.
square foot ranch style. Uh, yeah, and
Well,
we literally,
almost that.
yeah.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I do. I have a few rentals myself, homes
Okay.
that I own, and so I've been where
Oh,
you're
there you
at
go. Okay, so
and
yeah.
see that.
So did you also estimate the cost of, putting some work into the house? Because if these are the current pictures, the kitchen is a bit some of those cabinets gotta go. The hallway gotta put some
The
drywall
cabinets,
in
the
there. The living
cabinet,
room's gotta get some drywall. The rooms some drywall.
there's no,
Bathrooms.
there's no drywall. It's all plaster.
Yeah.
And there's things that could be changed, but that's a new kitchen.
Gotcha.
That
Oh,
floor,
okay.
the floor was just put in. The cabinets are only a couple years old.
Is that granite? No, right. Uh,
Pardon?
that's not granite, right? Okay, I see there's a
No,
dishwasher there. Okay.
that's a new kitchen.
Gotcha. Okay, I mean the floors can do some work, right? In the bedrooms as well, I see here.
It needs carpet. It's all hardwood underneath of it.
Okay. Okay. When was the last time you touched the roof?
That last time I did what?
You touched on the roof?
Touch the roof?
Meaning, sorry, just lingo that we use up here in New York. Fix the roof. Had the roof renovated or fixed. Have you
Uh,
ever done that?
I think the roof. I think the roof is 20 years old.
Ah, okay. So that's gonna
Yeah.
that's gonna need some work.
Anyways, where are we going on this?
Yeah, no. Just so what, like I said, like how we do it, you would know since you own some properties. So I just get some information about the properties, what would
Yeah.
need done, what would need work to get it, because it does show here that we can get it to around the 200,000 mark if we do happen to do some fix and flips or send it or rent it. But what I
Well,
do is, yeah.
just openly speaking, there, the end of life. Where is the hot water tank? Where is the um,
Hmm.
how old is the hot water tank? How old is the furnace? All those things they're midlife, if not three-quarters of the way through their life cycle.
Gotcha. Okay.
And roof likewise. But the house has good bones.
Yeah.
There's not a crack in the foundation. There's not a water drip. Everything's good. The interior needs painted. If not painted, scrubbed. All the carpeting should be pulled out and new carpeting put in. Carpeting that's in it is all right.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and dad bought good carpet and good pad, but the
Yeah.
pads
Same.
wore, in a heavy traffic area. But, so, and I'm not interested in putting perfume on it or lipstick.
Yeah, me neither.
I just want to sell it. Well, if somebody was buying it to flip and they bought it, the whole world runs on buy low, sell high. So, anyhow, it's a nice home. It's a corner lot, good neighborhood.
How
I'm
much?
looking for it.
How much money do you think it will need to get? Because you did say you're 195, and Zillow said, that what Zillow tells you, it can sell it as at its best, most beautiful value. So, the ARV, that's what Zillow gives you at that. That's what it's telling you by that 213. With that being said, how much
No,
work do you think I'll need to get it to there?
uh,
How much money you think I'll need to put in there
there,
realistically as a
there,
property owner? Because I will like to possibly get my contract out there, get some eyes on it as well. But I just want to get it and then he confirms. How much work? How much money do you think that will need?
I don't know what a square foot roof. I just on my home. I just put $42,000 in a roof on my house.
Yeah,
On my home,
exactly.
but the home I have is twice the size of that house.
Congratulations.
So, and so, well, yeah, but that's not everything. It's cracked.
Well, I understand.
Yeah, let's just say this: I have a farm that I'm a lot more comfortable at than I am here.
That's wow.
Anyhow, I would say, interior wise, carpeting. I don't know what. I'm on a touch on. So if it was $4 a square,
Floors will be about
floor treatment,
15,
changing the
10,
hallway,
15.
living room, bedrooms.
Putting vinyl on there. We do vinyl. We do granite.
I'd say you need 30,000 to make everything, roof and. I mean, it's got aluminum siding on. That's simple power wash. If you wanted to, you could do so much with the house.
Mm-hmm.
The redwood on the front of the house is dirty. So you'd put 30,000 in it.
Yeah, I'll be
But it
honest
doesn't
with
need
you.
nothing structurally.
No. Structurally, yeah, I
It
can see
doesn't
that.
need a door. It doesn't need gutters. It doesn't. The roof is dated.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody wanted to do everything, put a new roof on, put new gutters, put new
This
windows.
is how
Those
you build
windows are only
rapport,
12 years
guys.
old.
Let them
Put new
talk. Let them
windows
do
in
their
if you
thing.
if you
Ask a
want the
question and
latest
let
and
them
greatest.
talk.
But like I said, eventually you get to where you're putting perfume on a pig,
That never works.
right?
That never works.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello? Yep. Oh my God, what the hell?
Hello.
Hey, yeah, I was there. I guess something cut off. I guess. Yeah, it's putting lipstick on a pig. Yeah, that never works.
Well, no, how far, I got more money in my house than I'll probably ever get back out of it. But um, only because I wanted an indoor pool, I wanted this and
Wow,
that,
that's
everything.
awesome.
So, you know,
So question to
but
you. I didn't get your name again. What was it?
my name is David.
David. I'm sorry. I'm Ralph. I'm terrible with names. If you gave it to me, my question to you
Not a
is,
problem.
my partner and I, we know we're gonna go back and talk a little bit more about the evaluated more. What will I know you're gonna put it with a realtor, but you know that what comes with a realtor comes with that.
I don't have to go to a
Yeah,
realtor.
right. I mean, that's what you're thinking about. I hope you don't. But again, the realtors are good people. But sometimes they try to oversell just so they can have some numbers. Unfortunately,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, they sometimes give these owners promises, and then these owners can never get rid of the house because they always want this number, and unfortunately they won't receive it. So us as cash buyers, investors, we come in. The reason why sellers like to work with us is because we come in very quick. We close title company. We use a local title company in the area. We can close as soon as title is ready, usually typically within 2 to 4 weeks. We do all cash. We know we don't have to wait for no FHA loans like the realtors are gonna find. We don't have to wait for anybody to approve any loans. We don't have to wait for an inspector to approve those loans. We just have a little my contractor walk by, confirm that everything is well, that there is, everything that we spoke about condition is confirmed, and we close. But my question to you is, what number? Unfortunately, that 195, with the amount of work it may need, just a little bit too. It's a bit too tight for us. I know that. What number can I bring to my partner and tell him, here, look at this. He's ready to go today. He's ready to sign something. He told us this number, and we can work with today. What
One
number will you be comfortable with walking away with
one
signing?
eighty five. 185.
185. Okay, and that's with us
Yeah, because
closing all,
I'm
closing
gonna
all.
pay a realtor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pay a realtor 5%.
and the closing costs and the taxes.
Well, yeah,
Us, we
but
pay.
they're
We pay. We don't have to pay no. You won't pay no commission. Uh, Whatever. If you owe any mortgages or any taxes on the property, that would just be prorated from the price that we reached upon. The title company handles all that. You won't have to pay any of that yourself. My thing is 185. That's the best thing you can do. Even if we close everything, come in all cash, close 2 to 4 weeks.
so that's my number.
185. All right. Okay, so David, so this is what my partner and I are gonna do. I am gonna go hop on the call with my partner right now. Um, can you give me about 15, 20 minutes? Would you be available just to see? I'll just give you a call back to see if we can do it. If not, give you an offer, and if not, we just live our lives like we have been before our 10 minutes, 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, try to give me if you can. I don't know where I am in 10 minutes from now. So
Okay.
yeah, this world's still spinning pretty good.
Well, no, I hope you wouldn't be as too far from where you are now.
Yeah, well, I'm no doubt I will be away from here, but I'll still have fun.
All right.
Yeah, give me a call.
All right, David. I'll give you a call right back.
Okay,
All right.
talk to you then.
All right.
Bye. Thank
Oh, sorry. So, guys, this property, um, it's a good property. Let me do some more digging. Let me do some ARV and 10. Let me see what's happening. 185 might be a little too high for your boy. It doesn't give me. All right. So I gotta go check my. Oh wait, I gotta check. Let me check realtor as well. I check all these. So what I like to do when I'm doing ARV is I check all three major sites: Zillow, Redfin, and it's literally should take me no more. When you are doing this, plenty takes you no more than 5 minutes, because you're never gonna get an exact number. A lot of you guys spend so much time trying to get an exact number from your ARV. Nobody can get you an exact number. It's impossible. What you have to worry about, what you have to be mindful about, is getting is getting a close estimate. A close estimate. A great guess. Okay, and right now I'm not sure. Deal Machine not really. The comps not looking really too good for this property. Let me see. Is it 3? No, it's a 4 beds, 2 baths, 2,100 square feet. You built 1956. So I want to do 1946 and 1966. 10-year differential from the date. All right, let's see what it says. Let me see 0.5. Let me do 0.5. 0.5. I've only got it at 220. Okay. See county records. Does it have more on county records? 207. Let me see here. Let me put it at 1 mile now. Again, guys, this is how I do my ARV. All right. So I'm thinking, ARV can be around 185. I'm gonna say 185. Let me see Zillow here. Zillow. Go to Zillow as well. 15068. 15068. Very quick and easy. So I see here the for rents 825. Okay, let me see the sold. 4-2. Use exact match. Apply. Home type. Houses. More here. Okay, square feet is put it 2,000. Year built 1946. 1966. Apply. Okay. Can I put it like ranch style or something? Okay, no. All right. So sold. This one sold for 220. 42. Same zip code. And I like to also see here the maps. This shows you the map of it looking. So I'm next to the water by the river. It says New Kensington. There you go. I'm around here. Okay, so this is around where everything else is. So 150 sold at 150. 150. Also for 187. 167. 185. Damn, these numbers are all over the place. 168, 188. Numbers is all over the place. But this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. I guarantee you. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna make him an offer of about 145. 140. I'm gonna put him 140. He's gonna say absolutely not. I'd rather put it with a realtor. Gonna say okay, that's fine. What I'm gonna ask him if there's a better number that he can meet me at. He's gonna say no, 185 is my best number. I'm gonna say okay. Unfortunately, we can't do that, and I'm gonna present him why we can't do it. I'm gonna give him these addresses of the houses that were built. Here, let me see. See, this is a beautiful house right there. Let me see. This one have pictures. Look at this one. This one is way nicer. Has lights, has the kitchen, painted fridge, and I'm gonna show him this. Okay, another one. Yeah, I have to be around. Oh, this one's so 67. This one's way uglier. All right, I'll have to be around 140. I'm gonna tell him 140 and let him know that's why. I know you want to understand. You want the 185.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. David.
Yeah.
Hey, so yeah, forgive me for just yeah.
That's right. I looked at that. I looked at those Leishman Avenue's crime rate. You don't want to walk Leishman Avenue. You know, but I mean, I was raised in this town, so anyhow,
Yeah.
7th Street, that area, those two 7th Street,
Mm-hmm.
the one I have, and that other one, that's
Gotcha.
probably more comparable.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't want to be at the bottom of that hill.
Yeah, I see. It was a big thing in price here, but I just wanted to send you those comparables that we're using, and we have some more here. I just because when I do talk to sellers, I want them to see also what we see as investors, not just what realtors see as people who just want to try to make some money
Right.
off of you. As us as investors, we just come in at fair price. What's gonna work for us? What works for you? And sometimes it just doesn't work for the seller because of what realtors has told them. So we like to send you guys the comparable so that you guys can see.
I spoke to six realtors
Yeah.
that have contact. Of course, once you put it on Zillow, everybody calls you.
Yeah, 100%.
I got six realtors that want to list a house.
Mm.
Every one of them I asked, what do you think about 195? They said 195 is a good number.
Mm.
So I said, what do you think? He said, well, they all promise you the world. So
Yeah. And again, they're not all bad. It's just the realtors, they sell dreams sometimes.
I've bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 properties. Never used a realtor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Never used a realtor.
Over here in New York, they become in. I'm in New York, but my partner, we work out there in Pennsylvania, New Kensington and stuff. But over here in New York, they got rid of realtors. There's no I believe it's realtors or no fees for realtors, something like that. No commissions. They're trying to wipe them out.
They ought to do that with attorneys too.
No, they run New York. They won't do that.
Oh, they run the world.
Yep, they do. All right, Mr. David. So I don't want to waste your time, but I also, like I said, we sent you those comps so you won't shoot the messenger, But
I got you.
with the work that needs done, it is gonna need because we have done both some properties, not really close to that area, but around the Pennsylvania area, and with prices, it's just, man, materials are insane right now, and the cost of labor, all that good stuff. So with sending you those comps, we want to get that to that. You see how that 213, like you said, that 220, but that first one I sent you over at that's what we want to do with the place. We don't spend like you did, like you do. You don't go short with your fixes. We like to put that granite type in there. We like to put those tiles in those bathrooms. We like those brighten up the whole house. We have to hit that roof. And unfortunately, 2,100 square feet of roof, looking at it is going to be a pretty chunk of change, possibly around 15-20,000 in the roof alone.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, it's gonna be. So with us trying to get it to that 215, and get putting that work in there, it's gonna be more than 30, and we're gonna be paying all cash, paying all closing costs. We're gonna have to be at around $140,000 today.
Yeah, well, I have an offer at 160.
160, and that's all cash, closing quickly.
All cash. Yeah, I have an offer at 160 cash.
Okay. All right. So if I can go back to my partner and we can possibly match that, would you be willing to sign something with us and work with us instead? because we are great people and
Wow.
we're awesome and we close quickly. And
Yeah, but you got to ask yourself that question: why didn't he take a 160?
why didn't who take the 160?
Why didn't I take the 160?
Because maybe you didn't feel he didn't feel too trustworthy with him.
No, no, I know the guy.
Oh,
So anyhow, um, not because I think I can get more out of that house. I understand what you're into. I fully appreciate. I think it's a tough racket that you're in. It's all about buying low, selling high. You know,
it's not really buy
and I
low.
got
If you do the
and
math
I
right,
got
at 140, we put around 55 at work. We also have to pay the realtor to post it because that doesn't go on. We still have to pay to post it. We're gonna pay all the closing tax. We're gonna pay all the closing costs, which is about another 5 grand in closing costs. We're gonna come in cash as well. We come close quickly, and we're gonna fix up the house and put around 55,000 in it. So if we don't do this for charity. We got to make a little money in it. We're not greedy where we ask to make 50, $70,000 on the flip. No, but we don't do this for charity. We do have to make a little money on the end side of it. And those numbers
Hey,
at
you're supposed to
140,
make a
50,000 leaves us at
you're
190.
supposed to
Make a
make a
little money.
lot of money. It's about making. You're supposed to make a lot of money on it.
Yeah, no, we're
I
not.
mean,
We're not greedy, but we just go with the market. The market says 215, 220. The market doesn't lie. The numbers doesn't lie. We're really good at what we do when we run these numbers. But if we get it at 185 and put 50 into it, we're gonna be 30,000 in the hole, over budget, and it'll
right, right.
be tough.
No, I got you. That's what I said. With this young fellow that wants to buy it, it's an ideal house for somebody. That's what I was telling my wife. If it was me 30 years ago, 30 years ago,
Yep.
I would have ripped the roof off.
Mm-hmm.
We would have, that would just been showtime. And I'm in the middle. I bought a farm,
Wow, that's
and
awesome. That's my dream.
I'm in the middle of putting a big addition on. Now I have an Amish crew that works for me,
Nice. Those are the
and
best.
yeah. And if you ever need anybody to do work around here,
Oh, you
get
see,
us
maybe
here.
we can do together. We can work together.
Yeah, I got a crew that'll do some outstanding work. But anyhow, I know exactly what you're into, and that's tough racket. You just got to buy low and find the right crew to put things together and be reasonable and
No, don't
find
don't don't
and
hurt my feelings saying buy look, because it sounds like we're making an unreasonable offer. But the math is there. It will need a lot more than 30,000 for sure. About
so
50,
are you still
55.
there?
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah, hello. I think it's your phone. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I think it's hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
His phone is bugged.
Are you back?
Yeah, Mr. David. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the phones.
It could be me.
Yeah.
Anyhow, no, you're not unreasonable. I understand and I fully appreciate what you're doing. I mean, it's what you got to do in your business.
Yeah.
But and that's why I was looking at a realtor. I go, well, if 6 of them want the house and 6 of them are excited, of course they need inventory of houses in this area. There's houses that it's 45 days the houses are sold.
So you think,
And
the thing about the realtor is that the realtor is gonna most likely get a homeowner, right? They're not gonna get a cash investor, a cash buyer, because no cash buyer investor is gonna be able to pay 195, 185. It's
no,
impossible.
right, exactly.
So they're gonna need a homeowner, and then with that homeowner comes an inspector to approve those loans, right? So when
Right.
when that inspector comes, he's gonna say, no, you gotta get that roof done, you gotta get those bathrooms done, you gotta get that floor done, or the basement, or whatever it has to be done, right?
I already have it I already got it pre-inspected.
Okay, okay. I mean, but
So
that's a
it's
pre-inspected, but the individual that's giving the person the loan has to send that their inspectors, right? They're not just gonna.
I'll give them I'll throw in a $400 home warranty.
That doesn't work for banks.
Well,
They want to send their own people and make
it's
sure that that property is right. And if the inspector comes back and tells you we can't give you this loan because of the roof, or and they're definitely
The
gonna,
house,
you know.
that house will pass inspection.
All right, all right, Mr.
Yeah,
V.
the
I'm not
house will
here to
pass
convince
inspection.
anyone than to put their market on property. I'm just here to make
Yeah,
quality
I don't.
offers and help out sellers. But now I am gonna be checking up on you periodically, Mr. David.
You should.
I am gonna be.
In case I get desperate.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. We're always in the mood to help sellers. It's not about desperate. Sometimes sellers don't know where to go. We help individuals that are in pre-foreclosures, that are in foreclosures, that are 2 weeks away from being auctioned off, and we come in and we have help. So we're not just in this to make a ton of money. We're also in this business to help. So if there's any way that that you need our help and you want to work with us at any time, you have my number. But I will definitely be saving yours and reaching out every couple of weeks.
And I'll do likewise. Okay, you take care. Be safe.
All right, Mr. David. Thank you so much for your
Hey,
time. Yes, sir.
get out of New York.
I'm working on that. As you see, I'm working. I'm trying. I'm working over it. Sell me your house so you can help me. Sell me your house.
There you go. Okay. Nice talking to you.
All right, Mr.
Be
David.
safe.
You too.
And bye.
See, that's just the art of report building. I knew what was gonna happen. He wasn't gonna reject it, but now he has his mind for us. He knows, like, yo, okay, I might be able to, do this. I might be able to work with him. So I'm gonna save his number here. All right, and that was a great job of building rapport. If I could get it at 140, I can sell it at around 160. 160 is just a bit too high. But we'll see. Now let's move to another one. That takes a nice little chunk of out of there. That's the thing with these when you're making calls, we takes a bit of a while. But when you build a rapport, you should not look at time. You should not care about anything but building rapport with that seller. The hell? That ain't a couch, nigga. That's a love scene. What, bro? If you invite me to your crib and this is your couch, I don't even care if you're a female. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. This look like a cool shit. Look like a man spot. Look like a man cave spot. Let's see what's going on here. 4-1, 69 days. Homeless to sell my own. For quick sell, for motivated buyers would like to come in and make a few changes and rent out the property. He has it extremely listed over price. 134. 18, bro. I gotta be like that one. How much you bought this for? 2021. Let's give you a call.
Hello?
Hi. Hello?
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Ralph. I'm just calling about this property here that's listed on Zillow on York Ave.
Okay.
Hey, bud, do you have some time to talk about it a bit? I'm just interested in it, possibly.
Sure.
Awesome, awesome. Can you tell me a bit about the property? I see there's some pictures here, but this doesn't really show the, conditions of the inside much. Can you
Well,
tell me a bit about
I've
it?
been living here. I've been living here for the past 5 years. I bought it during COVID, I think, in 2020,
Okay.
and been living here ever since. Just made it more modern. It's not a lot of pictures of the inside because I'm still living here. I got like
Gotcha.
5 offers for the property already.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure if I'm ready to sell the property.
Oh, okay. All right. So you sound like you ready to roll. What offers did you get? Just so I won't make sure I'm wasting my time or wasting yours.
Yeah, the pretty much I've only worked with investors. I haven't tried to do anything with banks. These are just like cash buyers came to my house, checked everything out, gave me the offer. The highest offer I have is 95,000. Like you said, well, pretty much they all say the same thing. They come in, oh, I just got to make some money on this deal, yada yada yada. Check around, find something like, oh, well, this drywall right here might need to be replaced, stuff like that. Check plumbing, heating, everything works good. That's it. All the offers been between 80 and the highest at 97. So I'm right there. I just haven't decided to take an offer yet because I'm still here and my daughter's still in school.
Oh man, I understand. Well, June is almost coming around, so congratulations. You
Yeah.
won't have her. You have some more time to spend with her when June come around.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, well, those investors sound a bit right. I mean, uh, anything major that needs done to the property, like any roof
Nah,
work,
nah.
basement? Does it have a basement?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a basement. It's like semi-finished. Like whoever had it before me, they had like these huge wood panels on the walls, and then
Okay.
some part is just like concreted up and stuff like that. I just use the basement for storage, but it has a basement also.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And it's I see here's a 4 beds, 1 bath, right? 1,300 square
Yep,
foot.
yep.
Okay, 4 bed. Okay. Gotcha. All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, just like the little investors, we'll have to be around that number, around that 80,000 mark. Again, I didn't want to waste your time much. But is there any time that you're looking to sell? Possibly, maybe around that time when your daughter gets out of school, or in 30 days, or
Yeah,
when you
that's
decide.
yeah, that's more so my plan. My plan is
Gotcha.
probably to sell it when she gets out of school
Yeah.
because I want to move to Florida.
Yeah.
So I'll probably sell it around then.
All right. So, I would love to talk to you more if you will consider us, if you consider me and my partner to come in. We do buy, like, I'm sure you heard this before. It's all cash. We come in closing. We can close as soon as title
Yeah,
is ready, 2 to 4 weeks. We don't need no loans, so no FHA. The money's ready to roll. We just
yep.
need something signed by you and get going.
Yeah, yeah, that's how all the other guys were. They were
Yep.
trying to send me the contract to get me to sign everything. I just haven't took anyone's deal yet.
I got you. I got you. What was your name again? I didn't get. I'm sorry.
Jerome.
Jerome, I'm Ralph.
Yep.
It was
Okay.
pleasure talking with you, Jerome. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna follow up with you maybe every few weeks or so, touch base. I'm gonna be texting you from this number. This is my personal number. So if you want to reach
Okay.
out as well, you're more than happy to. I work. I'm up 24 hours a day. So
Sure.
reach out, buddy.
All right. No problem.
All right, Jerome. Thank you for your time, man. Thanks
Okay.
so much.
All right.
All right, boom. Another rapport building. You just got to build rapport with these guys and follow ups. Guys, the deals are in the follow ups. In the follow ups. It's not in your first offers. It's not when you want to get it right now. It's not you guys get down because you can't find an RV or you can't get the exact offer. It's not in your first try. The deals happen in your follow-ups. It's rare. I can't even give you a percentage. I think I'm on 0% that I've called the buyer first try and locked up a deal that very first try. And they might, agree to a price there, then they might come back with something, but it's always something. Follow ups are key. Being cordial with the buyer, with the seller is key. But following up, not being a stalker, but hey, with Ralph, we're still here. If that property hasn't sold, we're ready to roll, we're ready to buy right now. That's it. Quick, straight to the point, respectful, straight to the point, easy. We call this in the vig. It's in the vig.
Hi, you've reached my voicemail. Please leave your name.
Let me call her again. Let me call her again.
Hi, you've reached my voicemail. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Ralph. I'm just calling about this property that you have listed here on Mayodan in North Carolina. If you can please give me a call back or text me, I'd love to talk to you more about the property. We are investors and we look forward to speaking with you. Please give me a call. Thank you so much. Okay, so that one ain't it. Let's see. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. What's this? Huge spacious house ready to move in can be used to generate great rental income. Has potential to add another room and bathroom. Call on investors. Take a look at 3 bedrooms. Front balcony. Ooh, that's gonna need some work. Oof, that's gonna need a lot of work. That's gonna need a lot of work. Let me call this dude. Cause that's ugly. That's ugly. That's ugly. Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? That's ugly. I like ugly houses. You know, when you get into wholesaling, you never see houses the same. I remember when I owned the laundromat, I was just, after I owned it, I was just looking at laundromats every day. All the never the same. Now, anytime I look at a house, I'll just look at it. What's the value? How much can I sell it? Can I fix and flip it? How much is the rent? I want my proteins.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person.
Come on, why are you calling voicemail? You 917, boy. This is the ugly crib right here.
Your call has been forwarded to
He sees my
voicemail.
calls.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, my name is Ralph. I'm just calling about this property that you have listed on Zillow here on High Street in Nesquehoning. Just please give me a call back when you get a chance. I'm a cash buyer in the area. I'd love to talk to you some more. Please, thank you. All right. Just keep.
Hello?
Hi, hello.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling about this property listed on Zillow here in Uniontown, PA. Are you the property owner?
Yeah. Which are you talking about? The 110 Cleveland Avenue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You know what? I am actually showing that one tomorrow, and they sound like they're pretty interested in
Okay.
it. So you know, I can tell you whatever you want to know, but I won't be setting up any more appointments until I get some feedback from them.
No worries. So I would never want to sit here and waste your time because it would be about a 10 minute phone call about the condition and stuff like that. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and we'll do the walkthroughs with them, see what's going on with them, and see if you agree with them.
Okay.
And I can give you a call back tomorrow afternoon to see if you accepted or agreed anything with them because we are cash buyers as well.
I'm pricing these houses right because I've actually done it under the advice of a realtor, and the two I just sold, I got full asking price for them.
Oh, awesome.
So for what you're getting, I'm pricing them right. I'm not saying I'm not negotiable whatsoever, but I'm not going to come in 25,000 under my asking price or anything. So
No.
I'll just be straightforward with you over that.
I appreciate your honesty, and I wouldn't want it any other way. But again, did you have a number in mind that the buyers are coming in with tomorrow, or are they gonna make it offers tomorrow?
I have no idea. I mean,
Okay.
it's advertised at 108. I have no idea.
Okay.
They may not even have an interest. You never know.
Is it vacant right now? Currently vacant?
No.
Okay.
No, it's my properties are all fully rented.
Gotcha.
Well, one of them someone is buying to live in, but mostly people are buying them to continue to rent them.
Yeah. Oh, and both are, you said, it says here they're both 3 bedrooms. And how much are the rents? How much are they being rented for right now?
Well, I've had one of the tenants been there for about 14, 15 years, so she's actually paid way under market rent. She's at $750.
Okay.
The other side is $875. Probably, realistically, if someone, wanted to really be aggressive with it, you could probably get easily $950 a side.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the fact that they've been with me for a long time, and I haven't raised the rent of one side especially.
No, okay, I understand. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, my partner and I, we're interested in this property, but we don't want to, waste anyone's time here. Let's say, are you looking to get this off quickly, or would you take some time, or are you looking to get rid of this the next 30 days?
It doesn't matter. The other two that I advertised went pretty quick. But as long as I have a full and I'm making money on them, I don't care if I sit on them for a while. Whenever they go, they go.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. But that sounds pretty good to me.
I'm just trying to lighten up my load a little bit.
Well, is this the only property you're looking to sell? Do you have others? I mean, I could look at the others as well.
That's the only one that I have left right now. I had
Okay.
a triplex and a single family. I closed on one last week, and I'm closing on the other one next week. If everything goes through.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So, like I said, they're going pretty quick.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah. And what was your name?
I'm Ralph. My name is Ralph.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All
What
right.
was yours again?
I'm Joyce.
Joyce.
I'm Joyce. So yeah, feel free to give me a call back.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'm not showing it until tomorrow night. You said you call back tomorrow afternoon.
Oh,
so
okay.
You probably need to wait until Friday to call.
I'll give you. Hopefully you haven't agreed to anything by Friday, and we can do something about that.
All right.
All right, Joyce. I will give you a call Friday afternoon.
Okay.
Thank you. Remember, when you're doing this Zillow stuff, you just want to make sure that you call and get your practice in. You know, I love using my deal machine, but I use this opportunity to show you new wholesalers, you individuals who are starting out like this, like me. When I first was broke and I first started, didn't know what to do. I was using um, cybersearch.com, whatever, truepeoplesearch.com to skip trace people, using Zillow, any free platform I can get my hands on, I was using. So I'm showing you guys how to do this, and fortunately, you guys got some knowledge from this. I'm hoping everyone is out there making their calls, doing their texts, building their list every day, and not half-assing. Right? Till next time, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Catch you guys next time.